Hello, Leo. Welcome to Mystic High Priestess Tarot. This is a general collective reading for singles for the sun sign or for the sign of Leo, and I should say, it's for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you are also welcome. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it will not resonate for all. However, take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. If nothing resonates, there are plenty of other good YouTube readers out there that could be working on your timeline. If you come across this reading at a later point in time and you watch it and it resonates with you, keep in mind time is fluid. So therefore, you could be on a different timeline than others, and you'll come across it at the right time and place to serve you your best purpose. I have cleansed the space here already and pre-shuffled the card through a meditation. And I do want to let you know, since I am a new channel, I am a mystic intuitive, which means that if you do know what the meanings of the cards are, and every once in a while it seems like my interpretation is a little off, it is because that is what the guides are actually telling me. And I may interpret them slightly differently depending on their placement and the instruction I'm given. I'm also guided and protected by Archangel Michael. So every once in a while, he will show up with a very special message, and that is extremely special when he does make an appearance. And I'm also an active medium, which means that every once in a while, a personal message from a spirit will try to get through. If you hear me ring a bell, it's just me cleansing that spirit away so that I can get on with the general collective. I will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. There are scammers out there, just so you are aware. If you do want a personal reading, keep in mind you can get a personal reading or make a donation. The information is in my description box or in my About section of my channel. Last but not least, this reading is for the week of 11/15 to 11/21 of 2021 for Leo singles. In no way, shape, or form should a tarot reading ever replace any advice from a medical, legal, or financial professional. That also includes any mental health advisors. I do recommend that you seek out those professionals as well. So Leo singles, wow. Your cards are popping here. There's definitely a love message just awaiting you here. All right, let's get this going. Oh, they are on fire. Wow. Okay, this is the most active I've seen all day. So we have the King of Wands. That's you. Front and center. Ooh, the King of Pentacles. There's some serious activity in the past here. And the Queen of Pentacles, all people. Just so you are aware, in my weekly readings, I do a 9-card spread. So 3 past, 3 present, 3 future with overall energy. And then I clarify with the Rider-Waite. And the present energy, Ace of Cups. Justice. And the 8 of Wands. Very good. And in the outcome, 7 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups, and the Emperor. Interesting outcome. And 6 of Swords is your overall energy. It is kind of funny, but I do believe the Leo couples also got 6 of Swords. So very, very interesting for the Leos here. It looks like all the Leos are kind of heading off to a smoother waters, so to speak. That's the easiest way to put it. So your overall energy is the 6 of Swords, and I'm really sorry I can't get this camera placement right. So it's a little kitty wampus for this. But 6 of Swords, and basically what this is referring to is in your overall energy, you might have had some tougher days, and you just want some peace. So you're moving on to smoother waters, getting rid of the bumps, all the excess. I read across, up and down, and diagonally. So we're going to start with across right away with the past. And that is the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So it looks like there's a couple here, and then there's you. We're definitely going to clarify this to see what this couple has to do with you. They are definitely grounded, more logical, financial people, and of course, you're the attractive, passionate, creative part of this situation. But it looks like the past situation does have something to do with another couple, or I don't know if you were coupled with one of these people. We're going to find out. So then we have the Ace of Cups. And with the Ace of Cups being right below the King of Wands, it basically is telling me that you are in the position of the divine giving you a great gift of love. So generally this is love in these love readings for another person. It could be a creative project, a job, something like that, or a new relationship with family or friends. So we'll dig deeper and find out. Under the King of Pentacles, we have Justice. So we're going from the King of Pentacles into a justice situation. So it does look like this King of Pentacles is most likely a person in your life, and there is some type of unjust situation that is about to be rectified with this person. So we'll find out what that is all about. And then with the Queen of Pentacles right below her, we have the Eight of Wands, which is something moving quickly. Generally, it'll mean communication. It could be travel. So either the Queen of Pentacles is moving towards you, moving away from you, communicating with you in some way, shape, or form. But it would seem like she's very active at this point. And working across, there's justice in a loving situation with lots of movement in that direction. So maybe the justice is that you're finally finding love. Finally, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is below, of course, our King of Wands and Ace of Cups that we had discussed. And now we're waiting for something to grow. So it would appear that the seeds have been planted, and we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting in the future. We're still waiting, unfortunately. With our King of Pentacles and our Justice, we also have Three of Cups. So what this actually tells me is in the future, there is going to be something probably exposed in a third-party situation. So I'm not sure what kind of relationship you had with this King of Pentacles. However, it looks like there is going to be justice when it comes to this third-party situation or something to celebrate. And we're going to clarify that and find out. Then with the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, there is the Emperor. So it looks like the Emperor is either coming in or she's going to him. And he's going to play a very significant role in all of this. Working diagonally, we have the King of Wands, Justice, and the Emperor. So it could be the King of Wands getting justice from the Emperor. Keep in mind the Emperor is like a ruler of sorts. He's not the Hierophant. He's not really a legal advisor. But he is in the kingdom, the ultimate. He's greater than any king. So it looks like the King of Wands is going to the Emperor for justice, and then the Queen of Pentacles, justice, and the Seven of Pentacles. So she could be looking for justice as well in this situation, but she has to wait. That's kind of what we're seeing here, but we're going to clarify this because there seems to be a lot to clarify. You have a lot of people in this. So Leo is a people person, natural personality. They're usually the center of attention and right out there in the spotlight. So this doesn't really surprise me to see Leo being a sign with a lot of people around them, and especially being single. It's probably kind of nice to have a little attention. Let's just hope that this is good attention. Let's clarify the Six of Swords before we get clarifying, though. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, please use these cards to further clarify the base spread and guidance that you have provided, Leo, for their better good and the best good of all involved. Our Six of Swords, the Hierophant, and Six of Swords. So it couldn't be much clearer. Then the Six of Swords here, you know, this, I just adore it when tarot does this. And it speaks, it says the Six of Swords is the Six of Swords. You're moving on. You're moving to a better place, a better situation. And it probably has something to do with a past relationship. The Hierophant, again, now here's your ruler, your judge, your so it could have something to do. You're moving on from some type of legal situation, a marriage, a relationship, something where you were tied to somebody. You're moving away from that, and you're moving into something different. Okay, something much healthier and better for you. So that's a really, really beautiful thing to see here. All right, so let's spread these out so we can do some further clarifying. So let's clarify the King of Wands, even though I really don't feel there's much need to clarify that. Basically, what they're just stating is you were in your position. You were, you know, King of Wands is Leo. And you were in your status. You were being you, and let's see what was wrong with that. You got left out in the cold, and Temperance. So there could be a Sagittarius involved in this. Generally, when I see being left out in the cold, it's by somebody, and that a person card will show up. In this case, it's Temperance, which is representative of Sagittarius. So there could be a Sagittarius that left you out in the cold, or it could be that you got left out in the cold and is taking peace and patience to deal with this situation. But most likely it has something to do with this King and Queen of Pentacles here, that you needed to find your inner patience to deal with being left out of the situation with all these people here, especially this third party situation potential, which it can be a celebration card, but basically with all the people here, I was definitely reading third party and feeling that. Let's check out this King of Pentacles. Judgment and Queen of Swords. So it does look like there is some type of reconciliation with the King of Pentacles that either you want or they wanted in the past. But there is a Queen of Swords definitely interfering. Now, you could have been showing a Queen of Swords side to this King of Pentacles as well, with a sharp tongue, using logic instead of heart type situation. Keep in mind, just because they are, you know, kings and queens does not mean that they are male or female. We all have feminine and masculine energy within us, and that is just the type of energy. So the Queen of Swords is a feminine energy, and the King of Pentacles would be a masculine energy, but they could represent, it could be vice versa, male or female. It does look like, though, there was a rebirth or something with a Queen of Swords. I may clarify that further because now we have a whole nother person in the mix. But before we do that, we're going to go right on to the Queen of Pentacles. She might actually clear up some of this. What is this, you know, rebirth, this reconciliation for, and why is the King of Wands sitting out in the cold being patient? All right, so let's see. With the Queen of Pentacles, oh, we have a walking away for King of Cups. No, we have a King of Cups in here. You got all kinds of people. I mean, there's you definitely are the center of attention right now. So it looks like the Queen of Pentacles was in a sad situation, walking away, most likely from a King of Cups. And that King of Cups energy is not even comparable to the Queen of Swords. So it looks like there was a couple that left you out in the cold. You had to be patient. The King of Pentacles most likely wanted a rebirth situation, but was cut off by the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles walked away and went for her King of Cups. So it kind of looks like you're out in the cold, and the King of Pentacles is just sitting in wait as well, but he's not necessarily so out in the cold. Let's look at this Ace of Cups here in the present situation that was brought for the King of Wands. Ace of Cups and the Ace of Cups. I love it. Because of sorrow. So again, here's the divine saying, I'm giving you new love. I'm giving you something very special, bringing it towards you. And why? Because of the sadness. Because there were, 3 cups spilled, 3 very painful situations, but there's still something back here. And you're not focused on it. So the divine is kind of throwing it at you. He's giving it directly to you, because of your sadness. And again, it's another 5. So big adjustment, big change, from your past into your current present. So you're still working on that. And just so you are aware, the Hierophant is also a 5. So I'm really feeling divorce, breakup. It's something to do with this King and Queen of Pentacles. But let's move on to the Justice here and clarify this. What kind of justice is needed, and why is this the center of the reading? High Priestess, and inner knowing and intuition, and somebody stole something. All right. So it looks like here, Leo, you are probably sad and left out in the cold and potentially divorced with these 3 5s, or left from the relationship, trying to move on to a 6 here because of some inner intuition, which also has to do with the Queen of Swords. So somebody may have told you something, but most likely this was something you knew inside and you held it inside. And one of these people, the Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, or the King of Cups, was kind of a thief in the night. What they stole is unknown, but it does look like, based on being left out in the cold and having to have temperance and patience with that, it's almost like they stole your home or your livelihood or your security. And then with Ace of Cups being brought to you, new love, and this being sorrow from love, it also looks like that may have been stolen as well. So let's check out this 8 of Wands, which is fast-moving activity. But it looks like some justice is coming in. And you should be well aware of it with the High Priestess here. You have an inner knowing of what's going on. So let's check out this 8 of Wands. So we have the 6 of Wands. That's really good. And the 4 of Swords. Okay, so this activity or this movement or this travel that is happening very quickly is going to bring you victory, but it's also going to bring you peace. It's going to take these 3 swords out of your heart that were bringing you so much sorrow, and it's going to leave you alone, granted, but in rest, where you're going to actually be able to take this victory from all of this communication. So somebody could come forward and tell you something about this thief that's bringing you justice. It could be this Queen of Pentacles, now that she has walked away from all her heartbreak and is with the King of Cups. She could be coming forth, giving you that information, and it's going to make you feel very victorious in the situation. So this loss that it feels like you've suffered, it almost looks like the Queen of Pentacles walked away from the King of Pentacles because of the Queen of Swords. So there might have been, people walking away from people, cheating on people here from the looks of it. It does. It just kind of, I don't know. There's a lot of people messing around with a lot of people, but it does look like you've really been in solitude, and there's justice coming your way over whatever was taken from you, and it's coming quickly. So that is a great thing, and it looks like, you're going to finally have some peace when that happens, when that victory comes through. But let's check the 7 of Pentacles here and see what's going on with that. All right, so we have 9 of I said 9 of Wands, but it was the 10 of Wands, and then the 9 of Wands came up, so that's pretty good. And this is perfect. So your 7 of Pentacles is really, you've planted the seeds. You're waiting for something to grow. that's what this Ace of Cups, that I do believe that it's referring to. And you got 9 and 10 of Wands, which is terrific. So 9 is you're a wounded warrior, clearly, from what has happened here. You are very wounded. And 10, this waiting is a heavy burden. So you're like, okay, well, I'm going to wait. I'm going to see once what happens. But, you know, I don't know that I should be doing this, but I'm going to try one more time. And it's a heavy burden on you to wait. So it's like, it's something that it's almost like that you feel you need right now. Trust me, you don't need it. It is more of a want, and it will come at the right time, even though it feels, because you've gone from the 9 to the 10. So what Spirit is trying to tell us is it's moving 9, 10, new start. So just be patient. It's coming. You'll definitely get that in the future. So they're trying to tell you there is movement. So don't think it's just stagnant. Let's verify this 3 of Cups. No, this 3 of Cups tells me there probably is still a third-party interference here in the future, and maybe that's why you have to wait. Let's see. And there's, yep, our 7 of Pentacles. That's why we're waiting. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. So, yeah, there's still some type of third-party situation going on, and that's why we're waiting. That's why the seeds have been planted, and they have not grown yet, and that's because the divine is working on this third-party situation. And why? To bring you the 10 of Pentacles. So in the end, you're going to be fully fulfilled, have security, and, you know, so whether it be security in, and it looks like security in a new relationship, that you are going to be able to, you know, you're getting this justice. This justice is going to bring you 10 Pentacles, which is, it can be a financial reward, but it also means happy, safe, secure home. So it looks like you'll be able to have that with somebody when you're done, you know, when our waiting is done, but we have to wait with the 3 of Cups, because there is still some third-party involvement, and there's still something going on behind the scenes that, you know, justice will eventually prevail on. And what is the Emperor got going on here? It's like there's this other party outside of the Hierophant here that is maybe putting his foot down. It's kind of what it feels like. Oh, the Devil and Death. Wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so the Emperor walks onto the scene now as if he's king of all kings, the ruler. You know, he's going to have the final say. And there is devil energy and transformation energy. So we're going to clarify this further, but basically the Emperor is calling out the devil in the situation and requesting transformation out of that. A couple things that I want to clarify with another deck here. And I'm going to start with the Emperor, the Devil, and Death, because that's very heated energy here. There's 2. 6 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups. Yep, he's doing it because there's not... Okay, so the Emperor's stepping up. So there is somebody else involved in all of this mix-up with all of these people and these third-party situations. And he's saying enough is enough. The temptation is got to die. Whatever evil is being transplanted in this situation, whatever evil has been done, it's over. It needs to go away. The devil energy in this situation is dead. The beauty of this is the King of Pentacles is a Capricorn, and so is the devil energy. So it's almost as if the Emperor is calling out this King of Pentacles, this Capricorn, and saying that whatever you've done, it needs to stop. And it would look like, since you've been left out in the cold and the Queen of Pentacles walked away, it does kind of look like the King of Pentacles was up to no good. And So how do we know this? Six of Pentacles. He's going to be just and fair and make it equal. He's going to give back what was taken from you. So you have the potential that in what was taken from you, your Two of Cups. So this is your love. So clearly there was a third-party situation. It could have been a marital affair. Somebody took your boyfriend. Anything like that. But somebody stepped in and you lost your Two of Cups, your soulmate. And because of that, now the Emperor is stepping in. He's putting death to the devil, and he's giving back what was lost. So your future is being renewed. That energy is being removed, and the new energy with a soulmate is being brought in. So you could find great, great love. It's almost like the divine is handing it to you. The Emperor has even stood up. He's fighting this war. It's a very, very beautiful thing. The other thing that I wanted to clarify was the Queen of Swords and Judgment here and the King of Pentacles. As that is very conflicting energy. It definitely looks like the Queen of Pentacles is now with a King of Cups. So it looks like she's gone a separate way. So then I wonder if the King of Pentacles is with this Queen of Swords and what this reconciliation is that he's looking for. Okay, 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords. So, yeah. What this King of Pentacles in the past was aiming for, here it looks like, so he had a Queen of Swords working with him, and he wanted to be revived. It looks like he wanted a fresh start. And so in order to do that, he needed to be rebirthed. So it's kind of like a reconciliation, but more a reconciliation with him because he wanted to move on with the Six of Swords to smoother waters. So something clearly was unsettling in a relationship that he was in, whether that was with you or the Queen of Pentacles, or you somehow were intertwined with these two people. He wanted the Six of Swords, smoother water, which is what you've got right now. That's your overall energy. And why? Because he wanted the Ten of Pentacles. So, which is very, very fitting because here is the Ten of Pentacles down here in your final outcome. So he was trying to move on so he could have the home and the security and the money and things like that. So, which is typical of a King of Pentacles or Capricorn in this case, very money driven. And what ends up happening in the end is because of this third party situation that you were put in. Remember, we've got Justice sitting in between here, and the Justice is on this third party situation. We're waiting very patiently for something to grow and develop out of it. And the Ten of Pentacles that the King of Pentacles was aiming for is now coming to you. So, and that is the justice, the beauty of the situation. What once was that caused all this conflict with all these people did not get what they were looking for, and instead it looks like it's going to be hand delivered to you by the Emperor, because the Emperor is putting a death to this evil energy, and he's giving back for its equal give and take, and granting you the Two of Cups, which the divine has already in your present situation created for you. So your new true love is there, and the Emperor is going to make sure that this is all released and justice is served, so that this wounding you went through and this heavy burden that you're carrying will pay off, and you will have your love. It's very beautiful. It looks traumatizing in a way. With so many people, it's hard enough to have a relationship, and then you have all these hands in the pot, so to speak. So Leo, I'm sorry if you went through this. It looks very traumatic, but it looks like you've come a long way. It looks like the divine is watching over you. The people in power are watching over you, and you're finally going to get what was rightfully yours, which truly is love. But it also looks like whatever, and that's kind of karmic, in a way with a third-party situation, what the what the King of Pentacles was aiming for was the Ten of Pentacles, and in return you ended up receiving it. So very, very, very interesting. Okay, and your Oracle card is reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Yeah, you're definitely reaching your destination here, Leo. So, keep shining your light. Don't let this situation be too heavy. I know it's probably very difficult being single right now, but, as we can see, there's a lot of activity going on with a lot of people that are going to clear the path so you can reach that destination. And what is that destination? Two of Cups, Aces of Cups, true love. True love is definitely coming your way. Don't give up just because you lost some battles. Definitely remember, it's just a battle. It's important to finish it until you win the war. So the only battle that counts is the final one. All right. And however, there are some romance warnings. So we got codependency, and pay attention to the red flags. So addictions are affecting your romantic life. It could be that one or more of these people have an addiction. They could be codependent on each other. They could be codependent on something like alcohol, drugs, gambling, sex, anything like that. They could definitely have some type of addiction that actually caused this type of situation to happen. So codependency could definitely be playing a role. And then pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So just, watch out and pay attention when these, people start, messing with your life. Watch out for those red flags. Don't fall for any tricks or scams or schemes, because as we can see, the devil is here crossed with death. So, that's quite a combination mixed with the Emperor. So, there's red flags all over the place. If you want this equal give and take and this true love, just make sure not to fall for any of those red flags. And last but not least, we are going to see what Archangel Michael has for you here. This has been quite an intense reading. Like, I can feel the energy in this. Like, it's like, wow, super alive. All right, a favorable outcome, Leo. It says, thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. That is beautiful. So yes, again, it's the justice. It's going to be fair for everybody involved. And that's why the Emperor is putting together the evil, getting rid of the death, or transforming it into something good, taking the bad, making it good. And there's going to be that equal give and take. Okay, that to get true love, the Two Cups. And so that is quite a favorable outcome. The reading was complex, and it looks like very painful. However, your outcome is really, really amazing. It doesn't look like it's going to happen overnight, though. Remember, we're waiting, and why are we waiting? Because there's still a third-party situation. And if we wait, we get the Ten of Pentacles, and we let the Emperor do his job, where he can bring us this Two of Cups, which means the Emperor is already working on this Ace of Cups that the Divine is bringing into you, along with the Justice and some type of reward. So enjoy that part right now, and know this is to come. And even in the future, there will still be a waiting period, but it's coming. Just have patience, Leo. It does look like you have something really amazing ahead of you. Okay, that's all I have. If any of this resonated with you, please comment below. I'd love to interact with you. If you would please like, share, and subscribe, and that helps my channel get out there to others. Thank you.